right here, we have an F4U Corsair cockpit. Now this is the cockpit for the plane just to the left of me that we'll talk about in a few moments. The cockpit of the Corsair is a very spacious cockpit. From going from the Venom, to the Corsair, you can just see how much more room is in here. The Corsair is a huge plane, you always forget how big it is. The cockpit is a very comfortable one. Here you have your armoured seat. Now with the seat, generally it has around about, I think it's 6 to 8 mils of armour at the back of it, so if you do get shot from behind, you're not likely to die. The front as well would have an armoured plate glass here of 50-inch glass, which will hopefully stop bullets. And here again is your gun sight. Absolutely beautiful little cockpit. Alright, let me just do a quick one on the Corsair.
Yep, I'll just keep it rolling.
Okay. So right, we have a Pratt & Whitney 18-cylinder engine, and this is what's going to go on the Corsair. As you can see, it's a double line. It's basically just two radial engines stuck together to make it 24 cylinders. Fantastic engine. A little bit prone to overheating, but still an amazing engine for the Corsair. Here we have the propeller of the Corsair as well, to give you an idea of just how long it is. It's almost as tall as me, and I'm 5'9". The weight of this thing as well is just immense. And then of course we have the beautiful Corsair. Now, this Corsair is actually an original, one of the first makes. It's one of the first 150 made. It was ditched in, I don't know where it was ditched actually, it was ditched in water though, after the pilot ran out of fuel. And he did a belly landing with the gear up, and that's why the gear is in such good condition still. Right here, you can see the air intakes. Now these air intakes are what feeds through to the radiators of that Pratt & Whitney engine to keep it nice and cool. The great thing about these air intakes is they would whistle, hence the name the Whistling Death. Now right here on the airframe, you can actually see there's a section cut out here. And this is because the airframe was a bit damaged at the front. This is actually from a later model Corsair, which is why we've had to cut out a little bit. As you can see, walk back a little bit just to see how big it is. The Corsair is an absolute huge beast. It's not exactly a small plane. And right here we have the 50 calibers. As you can see, this is where the 50 calibers sit. One of the most deadly gun sets of all time. Again, just the Corsair is beautiful. And sorry, this video is a little bit pieced together actually. We were running out of time, unfortunately, at the museum, so I had to basically get a move on to get the actual video captured for this Corsair. The Voith Corsair here, the F4U1, is Corsair 02270. It's a very, very early model, as I've said. The plane was actually ditched in Vanuatu, where it was forced to land in a lagoon near Quion Hill fighter strip on the 5th of May 1944. The Corsair's pilot, Captain James Vitio, escaped uninjured. The Corsair's machine guns were salvaged the next day, and the aircraft was abandoned. The restoration of this aircraft is being done at the museum, which is South Australia Classic Jets Museum at Parafield Airfield. 5 Corsair crash sites have supplied many parts for this project. It has been a bit of a long process. This plane, as I said, was number 124 off the production line, so this was the 124th Corsair made, which is absolutely stunning. The fact that so few were made, and well, so few were made at the time. One of the interesting things as well with this Corsair is if you sort of could see the cockpit, it's the original cockpit, so you don't have the bubble of the later variants in there. The bubble dome, of course, was put in so the pilots could actually see where they were going. It's an absolutely gorgeous vehicle, and if you do live in South Australia, I would say it's worth the trip to Parafield Airfield just to see a Corsair. There's not many Voigt Corsairs in Australia, and actually seeing one, especially an early model, an F41, is really, really, really cool. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know. Also, this is the world's oldest surviving Corsair as well, which is just, as I said, it's just unbelievable. The actual front piece, where the engine mount is actually from the F4U7, the French variant, and that's why they had to cut it out. That's why they had to make this weird little bracket for it. It's really cool though. The fact that they've got it, seeing it up close was just beautiful. As I said, I've never seen a Corsair in real life before, and I was just so happy to see it. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like and let me know what you thought of the video below. And I will see you all again next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.